take that to go buy me some new vibes. I took that to go to Staples and get a book printed. Frederick Douglass, reading his book, he didn't take that little money them pennies that he got to go to the store. He didn't take those pennies to go buy more candy. He took those pennies, put them in a hole, covered up the hole so master would not discover those pennies. And once he got enough of those pennies, he went out and bought his first book, The Columbian Order. What are you putting your money for? To help you grow in this thing called LIFE and where you need to go, desire to go by the time you get into your elderly stage. As I tell us, it's like the last thing you want to happen is your grandchildren call up on you and say, Granddaddy, Grandma, can you tell us about your life and what you do? And the only thing you can respond by saying is, I went to work, I took care of you, and, okay, cool. But what else did you do outside of that? That's normal. You have to do that. What did you do outside of that to prepare you for that day? How is your legacy going to last longer than you for what you have done? There's so many people that die unknown. Wow. There's so many people that die that is unknown. Where are you at? Zig Ziglar says, have your end in mind. Have your end in mind. That means looking at the big picture. As a matter of fact, when you look at the mirror in your car, what are you looking at? That's a question. What are you looking at when you look at the mirror? You're looking at the what? The rear. The rear. You're looking at what's coming up. Notice how little that mirror is? But when you look at your windshield, how big is it? It's allowing you to look past, to look and see what's coming down the road so you don't have a what? Accident. Because you can't see it with a what? Rear view mirror, but you can see it with a windshield. Oh, smack, it's coming up. But you can't see it with a rear view. That means you done passed everything in your what? Rear. And then you can't turn around. You can't turn around and go back to your rear. But you can keep moving what? Forward. I got 2 minutes. Did anybody get anything out of what I said today? Absolutely. I tell people I'm like an ice cream. I'm like an ice cream cone. How many of you all like ice cream? How many of you all ever have an ice cream cone in a hot day? What the ice cream start doing? Melting along the side. You find yourself doing what? Maybe licking the ice off, the cream off the cone, or like me, I start licking it off my fingers. I like to think of myself as an ice cream that is flowing over. What do I mean? It means that I have so much love. I've learned to have so much love within myself that now I have expenditure of love. It flows out so much that guess what? I don't mind giving love to people that I don't know. Amen. And sir, ain't nothing fake, ain't nothing flawed. Everything I flow is real like a draw. So check it out. My great-grandmother, sir, how you doing? My great-grandmother, Mary Rogers, that is on my phone, she died in October of 1979. I was living in Tampa. I was 19 years old. I went to a funeral in the Bronx. My family had to hold me down. You know why? Because I was actually in the casket trying to bring her up out the casket. Because I was not ready for her to leave. At 16 years old, she told me, she said, baby, you've been through hell in your young life. But if you keep God will open up so many doors in your life that it's going to be astronomical. You're not going to believe it. You're going to go places. But as you begin to rise, stay humble, bow down, give to those who are less fortunate than you are. And don't be afraid if you got a penny to give that penny away, because in return, that penny is an investment to your what? Million that's on the way. So as I get ready to shut it down, like you too young to know about this, but like Public Enemy might say, shut it down, shut it down. Huh? Where my boy with the clock at? Where my boy with the clock? Play the flames. Oh, let me bring it up to the new so the new ones understand. Let me throw some baby up in there. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. So anyway. For those that don't President Abraham Lincoln says, and what is that, Mr. Douglas? First of all, sir, I am very concerned about the blacks in our country. I think, sir, at all premium, we should look at how we can free my people. Second, sir, I am very concerned about black men being able to serve in the Civil War, but not just serve in the Civil War, but obtain the benefits of the white soldier, meaning health care, meaning proper pay, meaning proper shelter, such as the white soldiers. And lastly, sir, I look at the women, all women of this country. I move, sir, that we open the floodgates for the freedom of our women of this country. Those are my three concerns, sir. The 14th Amendment, the 15th Amendment, and I'll go back to the 13th Amendment, sir. After Mr. Douglas finished, Mr. Lincoln, he stood. He looked out the window for a pause, and he turned around and he said, Mr. Douglas, I understand each one of your concerns. However, we must take our time to move on this, not to upset the people of this country. Right then, Mr. Douglas, I stood up and I shook the president's hand and I said, thank you, sir. But let me rewind back. See, if Mr. Lincoln would have got his wish, how many of you all heard of Martin Luther King? 1963, August? That's when we blacks would have been free. Because Lincoln was looking down, and I said, have the end in mind, Mr. Lincoln was looking down 100 years. The meeting took place in 1863. 100 years is 1963. The meeting took place October of 1863. Martin, August 1963. So that means 2019, we would have still been coming up from what? Slavery. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you very much. I hope I have said something and God bless you. Brother Rick, thank you for the opportunity, sir.
Let's hear it again for Donald. Check out Donald's publications, his books, his DVDs. That's how we support the people who support us. Again, be mindful of all the things that we have going on at 55 Away. This weekend, if you have any women in your lives, you need to encourage them to be here for the Year of the Woman Day Conference on Saturday from 11 to 3 with the Honorable Mayor Jane Castor speaking. We have the fashion show coming up on June 7th. Of course, all of the vendors here at 55 we appreciate your participation. How do you do that? By going in and making sure the cash register savings. Angela, the young lady that owns the boutique that you were looking in the window, she's right there, so she'll be more than happy to help you. Okay, because she's got drip to save. So again, we thank you for being here. Donald Eldridge, go ahead.
I just want to say one more thing if I can. Inside your booklet, you have this little flyer here. Basically what this flyer is stating that the DLD Motivational Moment, which I do, and I am the original creator of, you can listen to it on 4 radio stations, 88.5, In Touch News, which is right here, all right, WTMP, and 99 Jams in St. Petersburg. It's called the Motivational Moments. The times are on that you can tune in. Just 60 seconds of motivation. Thank you.
How many of you were motivated today by Donald Eldridge? Please make sure that on those radio stations need to hear that you're listening to what they're putting out. Especially, you need to write them, let them know that you've experienced Donald Eldridge. You want to hear more than just a moment. Encourage them to give him his own half-hour show. Encourage them to do anything that's possible with him, because that's how we grow. They need to hear from us. They need to hear from the very community that he serves. Even though he serves globally, if the home folk don't know, the Bible says that a prophet is not without honor in his own hometown. We need to change that. We need to be honorable of all the people that work so hard to make this city great. From every entrepreneur to every person that works in business. We also take, and we did not get a chance to do this, I'd like to take a moment of silence for Mr. James Hammond, the originator of 5508 and the Tampa Hillsborough Action Plan, who passed it. His service was on Saturday. I don't know how many of you had the opportunity to go, but we want to just take a moment and honor him. We value him in a moment of silence. Again, we thank you for being here today. We hope that you'll tell everyone that you can about Lunch and Learn. It's the third Wednesday of every month. If you see collaborators that were not here today, you need to tell them that you missed them. Not go in their face and say, why weren't you here? Tell them that you missed them and encourage them to be here next month. Again, thank you for your time today. Have a great day. Before you, I'm sorry, I didn't even get an opportunity. Our guest we'll start with this young lady. Quickly.
Angela Birdsong, Nature's Life, Antonio Penn. I was recently appointed to the Board of County Commission and Advisory Alliance Council.
Okay, nice to have you. Introduce yourself.
My name is Ricky Burney. I am the founder of Emerging Excellence LLC. I'm also an author of Destined for Greatness, 90 Days of Transformational Affirmation. Basically, the book is about starting a vision, executing a vision, and elevating the vision. 30 days for each. So you have an actual affirmation, basically a description on what that is, and then after that, it's an application exercise that you can do.
And how can you find the book?
You can find the book on Amazon, or you can find the book with me. And actually I have a launch party that's happening next Saturday, the 25th. It's going to be spoken word, it's going to be live music. I'm going to be speaking, I'm going to have another speaker as well.
Where?
It's going to be at the Inkwell Center, 7:30 to 10 p.m.
Okay. That's at the corner of 50th and Melbourne?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Good afternoon, everybody.
Hey.
My name is Adrian Tropenfield. Just moved out here from DC 3 months ago. Actually, run a financial company. I help empower men and women financially. And I'm just excited to be in Tampa. We meet some great faces, man.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Wesley. My brother right here, we both moved here down together from Maryland 3 months ago. We actually have our own office in Tampa. We educate middle class, especially minorities, teach people financial literacy. Basically, how to invest, save, and make more money. So we're here just to expand, meet new people, and we're very excited to be here.
Okay.
Justine Anderson. My company is Echelon Computer Technologies. We're in number 4. We're a full service computer store. So for all of your hardware needs, networking, power support, we do that down the street.
And Justine has the honor of being one of the longest standing collaborators or businesses out here at 5508. Madam CJ Spencer.
Sorry. I am the owner of the U-Haul business that we have here, as well as a company called Paint in the Trap, and it's a national paint company. We have a location here at 5508 that takes place once a month. We actually have an event next Friday night here at campus under here. Really, really nice event, so you guys want to come through.
Justine had a moment that she forgot to mention, June 8th.
June 8th, the Recycle Roundup. It'll be a safe, free, and safe way to get rid of all of your old computers, laptops, phones, clothing, old mail as well. We'll have a shredder come out as well.
Where's it at?
Here at 5508 in the event center.
June 7th.
June 8th.
June 8th.
June 7th is the fashion show. Okay. Ms. Gale. No, everyone doesn't. Ms. Gale is the executive assistant to Georgia Kinsey, who's away. Georgia is now the program director for 5508, and so she is her assistant. She is the Robin to Georgia's Batman, or I couldn't think of another female superhero. So anyway,
Captain America.
Brother Blessed, motivational speaker, self-published author, 5-time film, a documentary about my life, and a spoken word. Master, thank you. Oop, there it is.
Mom, stand up.
Everybody. Hello, good afternoon, everybody. I'm Molly, part owner of Jump Styles of Sell Fashion Accessories and Handbags. My mom, that's not so I'm gonna say her. But I'll do fashion accessory handbags for my mom. We went in business together and we love what we do together. So
In Sweet.
in Suite 8 here at 5508.
Hey guys, for the guys, people who don't know me, so far it seems like a handful in here that are new, but I'm gonna explain what I do. I haven't been here for a while, so actually I wasn't even prepared for this. But I am a programmer. I'm a senior programmer for 16 years. Actually, this is the 17th year this month, and programming 16 computer languages plus. Linux administration. I can actually build your network, build the servers of the network for an app or whatever you need, and give you the whole rundown if you understand what I'm talking about. I'm not prepared for this conversation today at all.
He also works at In Touch Radio and News.
Actually, I don't work there. I contract for them. So if they need stuff, they'll hit me up. Anything you do with their network or website, I take care of it.
Okay, thank you. Sarah.
Alright, I work for Victoria Living in Suite 13, but this brochure is all going to take you more information about what they're all about.
I'm Sylvia. I'm a trainee for 5508. I work initially with Amaretta Coffee. Mr. Abdul Maretta is the founder of Amaretta Coffee. Get coffee, come get some.
What time? What time is the car? You didn't say what time, hello? Is it what time you call time?
I'm usually here from 9 to 2 every day.
Hey everybody, my name is Talal. I'm actually a collaborator here. So I actually help with business and education consulting. So I tutor college, undergraduate, and graduate students. I also help people who are starting their businesses from the quantitative side of things, from the accounting and finance side.
Because most people don't know what you do. They know who's that guy, so now you know.
Yeah.
Right.
My name is Anna and I work for Tampa.
She's in shared services. She takes out